Imagine slashing transport costs with a shared, efficient Roboven system in your city.
Like 8 other people that would be in the vehicle with you, and would just kind of like reduce the cost per mile. And then you got to stay on the loop. If you needed to go to like some other area, it might be the last stop on the loop. So like maybe going to work, it takes you a long time to get off on that loop and stop at that last location. But on the way home, like you're like the first stop on the loop. You know what I mean? And then you can just have multiple loops in your city for different bus routes, basically. And so, like, again, that's just like a way to drive down the cost of transportation for everybody. I think that would be the biggest use case for the Roboven, and I say that primarily because the Roboven was pretty big. It was definitely more of like a bus, like a miniature bus, right? So your loops would also probably be a little bit smaller as well, or not necessarily smaller, but maybe you'd also have multiple buses on that same route, the same way you do with like trams or something like that. So it's not necessarily just one tram that runs around all the time, but you have like multiple trams that are kind of like, well, how do you call it? Like a 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock from each other. So that way they're like, it decreases your pickup time by half the amount of time.